Good morning and welcome to day 10 whole days. And for the eagle-eyed viewer, you might notice that my hair's a little longer, and that's because I had a little break from the trail. So what is it that I'm actually doing? Let's have a little recap. I dipped my toe in the English Channel back in Dover 10 days or 10 hiking days ago, and I managed to walk from Dover to Haslemere, which has been so far around about 150 miles, and it's been quite the journey. We've had ups and downs. Don't know whether you just heard that. We've had ups and downs with the Surrey Hills. Very nice ups and downs, actually. Really nice ups and downs. And we've only just finished the Surrey Hills. And I followed the Greensand Way to its conclusion in Haslemere. So, how come I had a little break? What's going on there? How can you say you're walking Dover to Weston-super-mare, Damon? How? Well, I'll answer you. Because this is section hiking, day hiking, backpacking. It's doing the distance, but it's not a through hike. Okay, so now we've got that cleared up. Now you know what I'm doing. Private jets are flying above us. What am I doing today, specifically on day 10? Well, having a look at the map, I had a couple of options. One of those options was putting a tent in my backpack and roughing it for the night at about 21 miles, which is a place called 4 Marks, I believe. I could have stayed at a travel lodge there, but £78. So that was a firm no from me because, I haven't got any income at the moment. Got some horses coming, so I'm just going to pause. Right, where was I? Can't remember. But the horses are gone. Through hiking, day hiking, Haslemere. Just left Haslemere. So what am I doing today? Yeah, Haslemere to Winchester. But Damon, Haslemere to Winchester, isn't that a lot of miles? Yes, I was going to telling you I'm going to pitch a tent overnight because money. And so having a look at it, I thought, if I split it into 2 days, this journey is about 37 miles, something like that. Or I could choose a more direct route, which will take only 29.6 miles. And I've walked that sort of distance before, so guess what we're doing today? Goodbye, noisy road. Hello, countryside. So this walk is probably going to take in a few more roads and less cross country today. Just have to listen to my tales of train tickets. So yeah, I wanted a £34 ticket. In summary, I wanted a £34 ticket, got sold a £24 ticket, and it's probably going to be costing me about 70 quid. I thought I'd leave it a few hours before I got back to you. Show some nice countryside. Unfortunately, my route, whilst significantly shorter, has taken me down this road, which has no footpath. Well, I had a slight worry there for a moment I'd chosen a route that was road all the way to Winchester with no footpath. That wasn't a very nice bit of road, that, I'll be completely honest with you. So, but anyway, those are the prices you have to pay if you want a more direct route. Oh, sorry, just dropped you. And that's the price I'm willing to pay today. We've got some fields over to our left and to the right. Yeah, the tweeting birds in the woodlands. Lovely. Quick shot of the golf course there. Very nice. Probably really upsetting people chatting away in this strip of woodlands. Never mind. I'm sure they'll survive. See if we can see anything through here. Not really. But the trees. So part of the, I'll put it up on screen now. The road went down into this gully and the trees were almost growing out the side of the banking, and these weren't small trees. These were huge trees that looked like they had no business being upright in that area. Quite impressive. Beyond quite impressive, actually. I found it very impressive. And a little bit intimidating, because you've got these tons and tons of trees above you and they're just happily standing upright. I mean, I forget the fact that they've probably endured hurricanes and all the rest of it. Why are they going to suddenly fall over with me underneath them? It just don't make any sense. But Damon, aren't you going to tell us where you've been? I'm glad you asked. If you follow me on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that, links in description, you'll know that I was invited to Haslemere Island, which is in Pembrokeshire, just off the west coast of Wales. So what's Haslemere Island? Puffins. Puffins. I'm going to stick a load of pictures up on screen now for you. These are adorable little birds, and they are only about, well, I thought they were the size of a penguin. They're not the size of a penguin. They're about a third the size of a penguin, if that. They're just amazing. They've got so much character. They're not scared of humans, or they've only really got a worry about the seagulls stealing their food off of them, which they fish from the, getting eaten again, which they fish from the ocean around Haslemere Island. Arm's gone dead. They were amazing, absolutely amazing. I highly recommend it, but I recommend trying to get the overnight stay, because the island has the largest population of Manx shearwaters. And you don't really get to see the Manx shearwaters because they live in burrows and only come out when it's pitch black. And when they come out during the day, they're like, well, I had them described as like your drunk uncle at a party. Don't really know what they're doing with themselves, and they're very vulnerable to being attacked by gulls. So they only come out at night time. But the noise, if you go out in the dead of night, they're flying all around you. And the island's got 350,000 breeding pairs, so 700,000. So look where I'm going, turning right here, of Manx shearwaters. And so if you include the chicks as well that are on the nest, you're probably more closer to 1 million birds. That's just the Manx shearwaters. So on this tiny little island, you've got Manx shearwaters, 1 million of them, puffins galore, and seagulls and short-eared owls, rabbits. Trying to think what else is on there. It was such a wonderful place, and for those that have already been, you know what I'm talking about. Pictures won't do it justice, but yeah, that's where I've been, and it was really, really good. Even though we've got quite a lot of road, we've still got some spectacular views. Beautiful. It's fair to say that not everyone makes it to the end of the video, so as per last video, I completely understand that. I just want to say thank you for watching. If you've got this far, I know it's a little way through the video, then thanks very much. Why not stay to the end? No, I appreciate people's time is very precious. So any of the time you've spent watching this is greatly appreciated. So thanks very much. I've arrived at the top of the steepest point for today. Well, there's a few more feet to go that way, but that was hot. It's hard as well. It's very steep, but look at that view. Come on now. The house just around the corner here as well. What a lovely place to live, eh? Let's get you framed up properly. How about that? Views for miles. Pick my rubbish up. I had lunch at the bottom of the hill. I don't know why I did it at the bottom of the hill. There we go, highest point of the day. Although there is, it's quite a lot more. I say a lot more, there's a little bit more here, like I just said. Oh, look at that. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Wonderful, wonderful views. That's what it's all about. Don't know whether you can see a church. Is it down there somewhere? I can't see. About there. I think we walked past that. Probably. We seem to have walked past every other church. Tree took a bit of a hit in one of those storms. A couple of trees there. It's been quite amazing because it's like I've got this entire woodland to myself. There's the slight background noise of a distant aeroplane. Sorry if I'm knocking my microphone. Try not to. Yeah. Hardly heard any animals. I think it's a bit too hot. We're approaching 28 degrees, I believe. So it is Scoggio. Oh, bird. Scoggio maximus. I'm looking now for somebody in their garden. See if they'll fill up my water bottle for me. This is Acton. It's one of the commons. I think it's Acton or Alton, sorry. And look at this lot. They've allowed all of this to go back to nature. So there's just let all the wildflowers grow, and there's just one little path goes through the middle. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, so this is not a very picturesque bit of filming here, but I wanted to say a very quick thank you to the lady that I've just stopped and asked her to refill my bottle, and she put really ice cold water in, which is amazing, and then she came out with a graze bar as well, so she gave me some energy. I really appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. It's the little things. Yeah, thank you very much. People have asked me, why do I have my hat pinned up to the side? That lovely lavender. Just tripped on this stick and it embedded itself in my shoe. Still some in there. Gonna have to stop. Not sure if that's picking up all the rooks. Catching a thermal. I wanted to say another thank you. And that's for those that are reading the blog that goes along with this this video. So every video has got its own blog post. I put the links down in the description, but I also put a little excerpt of the blog. That's not the full blog, but if you click on the link and go across to the blog, you might find you prefer reading about this, and there's sometimes a bit more context to what's actually going on rather than, you know, just me giving you a load of B-roll. I really hope this comes out. How cool is that? First off, apologies. I don't think I've been putting my microphone in, so forgive me for any kind of wind noise on the microphone or sound quality issues. Quick update. This is starting to hurt. I'm 30 kilometres in. About 19 left to go, 18, 19 left to go. So I've just taken a couple of ibuprofen and I need to pick the pace back up again because I was slowing I was slowing enough to lose time at the end. I wasn't able to maintain it. So it's not a race. It kind of is actually. I need to get a train as usual. But it's still a really nice walk, really hot, really challenging but really nice. Lots of little places like Weston-super-mare. Let's see what's in Weston-super-mare, shall we? So it could be, this is the most remarkable little village in the world. So we've got the Weston-super-mare Village Hall. Seems like it's very exactly what it says on the tin. Let's go over and see what's on the Weston-super-mare Village notice board. Car share, defibrillator training. Oh, there you go. Weston-super-mare parish meeting. All the important things being taken care of there in Weston-super-mare. And then we've got this nice old sign. Sorry, you are once again very close to me because I've had to plug the power in. And if you lived in Weston-super-mare, you could live in houses like this. There's a nice little place there. I don't know whether this is recording because my screen's gone black again. Oh well, there you go. That was Weston-super-mare. I hope you enjoyed Weston-super-mare. Seems I was wrong. That was not all there was to Weston-super-mare. There is more. This old, looks like a grain storage. Vermin baiting in operation. So I think this wins best church so far. Lovely little church in the woods. I bet it's an benefice church in the woods. This iron church was built in 1883. Wow. There you go. Church in the woods. Whew. Thankfully, the path has just come into this. So 2 hedgerows that border separate fields. On my map it just shows a straight line, but when you're exposed out in the, probably see by my face, when you're exposed out in those fields, wind's blowing and it's so hot. You might be able to see the flies swarming as well. Whew. That temperature has really kicked in now. So to be in this is an absolute delight really, even with the flies. Now we've left the Surrey Hills, the soil has become full once again of flint. I never know how they managed to farm the lands. Energy levels not too shabby at the moment. Legs feeling like they've got 20 miles put in them. The raptor running through the bushes. Yeah, they definitely feel like they've had 20 miles asked of them. But, you know, another 10 miles or 9 miles or whatever it's going to be. No problemo. Now I want you to remember this shot. I shouldn't be talking about this, but come the winter time, you can pop this on with your slippers on and your dressing gown, hot mug of cocoa, wishing it was summer, and you can be back here, look. Outstanding. You enjoy that cocoa. I'll enjoy the walk. This is what it's all about, isn't it? Right. A happy walker. Now, much as I'd like to stay, I've just taken a look and I've got about 2.5 hours left, but I want to try and get that time down to about 2 hours 20, maybe 2 hours 10. So I'm going to have to go a little bit quicker. So I'm going to take this opportunity to say thank you once again. Thanks for watching. The last section is going to be through Winchester. If memory serves, it's about 3 miles long. So that means that's going to be about an hour's worth of walking on its own. So you've missed nothing. Well, only the last bit here. If I see anything special before then, of course I'll video it and I'll stick it up, and it'll be after this little thank you. So thank you very much for watching. Day 10, we'll assume is done. That means we have gone from Dover to Winchester. Unbelievable. Thank you very much. Have yourselves a great day. I'm glad you joined me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.